My name is Naftali Rono. I'm a commissioner at the National Police Service Commission, and we are here as a commission accompanied by several members of staff. And what brings us here today to Kerugoya is what we call pre-recruitment sensitization clinics. Pre-recruitment clinics. These are basically sensitization exercises targeting those who want to join the National Police Service. You are aware that the National Police Service will be carrying out recruitment on the 24th of this month. So this exercise comes before that recruitment, and essentially to sensitize the potential recruits on what the Commission stands for, the mandate of the Commission, what it takes to become a police officer, the requirements for entry into the National Police Service, the work environment of a police officer, and essentially what it takes to become a police officer. And we believe by doing this, we will then be able to get the right men and women to join the National Police Service. So that is the main reason why we are here today. We are not here alone. We've been to other counties, and the Commission is spread across the country carrying out this sensitization exercise and encouraging members of the public, youth in particular, to show up on that day if they meet the requirements as spelled out in the advertisement and the regulations. Some recruits having had challenges while undergoing training. Yes, it's true. And as I said, this one of the reasons why we've had this is because of the underlying medical conditions. And that is why we're encouraging members of the public or the youth, the potential recruits, to not to hide, the underlying medical conditions that they have. Also, of course, they will go through the normal medical assessment, but we're also telling them to be honest and to be candid with themselves, because the training to become a police officer is rigorous, and there's a lot of physical exercises to be undertaken. So we don't want to expose them to those very rigorous exercises which may trigger medical conditions which presently perhaps are underlying. A recruit to be trained, it requires an investment of around 1.2 million. It's around 1.2 million Kenya shillings. That is the investment. It costs the government of Kenya to train a police officer. So the bonding secures that officer for those 10 years, that he binds himself to work for the government of Kenya for those 10 years. If, however, he chooses to leave the service prematurely, then he would have to make good that bond. He has to make good that covenant by paying back or paying to the government of Kenya the amount the government incurred in training him. And this is a normal HR practice. It happens everywhere. There's work that needs to be done. A lot of hardware has been done in terms of investment in hardware, and we are now moving into investment in software, which is basically addressing the minds, addressing the hearts of police officers through appropriate training, the training that meets the 21st century threats and needs of this country.
Our training is also looking at the trend of crime, which has become a little bit technical because of the emerging technology. So our trainers have also been trained on how to conduct the training of the very officers to meet the challenges when they come out. We know very well that the public are also very much enlightened today, not like before. So our officers are actually trained in a way that they meet all the challenges when they pass out. And usually when they pass out, after those vigorous 9 months training, we don't just deploy them alone. We deploy them alongside other experienced officers so that they also gain experience. So they become on-job training until when we are sure they can be deployed themselves without other experienced police officers. They have come up with a department, a whole department, a directorate with a director in charge of counseling. So in the police headquarters, we have a department dealing with counseling and those type of issues. Usually, those who have been identified to be having those problems, we take them for clinics in Nairobi. So they are treated. Some of them come back when they are reformed. Some of them, we still have them and we have to talk to them because they are our brothers and they are working.